And from my experience, we all got a little nasty in us. But the most evil bitches is you ugly bitches. You bitches that were never told you were beautiful, y'all are the most evil. Like, and I say that very lightly because I know all white people aren't evil, but bitch, let's be real. The majority of them hoes still look at us as niggas. We're just able to go to the same bathroom, ride the same bus, and go to the same store. Bitch. Stay the fuck out of bitches' inboxes if you ain't talking about shit, girl. Ain't nobody looking for no pen pal in 2025. Bitch. Ho, we did that shit in motherfucking 3rd grade. Ho, we was writing our classmates and shit. Bitch, ain't nobody finna do that when you got real life bills. So you black motherfucking niggas that wanna walk around here act like you're so king tut and you're so alpha, be alpha when it's time to pay these bills. Be alpha when it's time to respect women. Be alpha when it's time to get out there and get a job and provide for your family.
When she walks in the room, say honey. When she's right in front of you, say honey. Won't you bow to the queen? Say honey. When she walks up to the scene, say honey. Oh yeah, go off, mother. Say honey. Oh yeah, yeah. Say honey. Oh yeah. Yes, honey. Say honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
Hey, you guys. Hola, hola, hola. It's your girl, Cherry the Boom. And we are here on another episode of Cherry on Top podcast. You guys, as we get started today, I just want to vent. Can I vent for a minute? Can we put the cards down and shit? Can I vent? Can I talk about what's been going on in my life? Bitch, I am tired. I am over it. I am overwhelmed. I am anxious. Anxiety is through the roof. Depression is real. Bitch, can we really talk about all the shit that's going on in my life? Before we get started, I do want to say that I did read all the comments and I did notice that you guys liked the podcast with me solo. I am going to figure out how to work it in where there's some solos and then there are some interviews. But I definitely more than anything want to give y'all what y'all want. But back to me. Bitch, when I tell you life has been lifing for me, when I tell you, have you ever been in a place in life where God is so busy, but it's just like something is still being thrown at you? Just when you think things are getting good, it's like the devil's like, bitch, I'm still here too. So for those of you that be watching me on the daily, weekly, monthly, who've been following me for years, bitch, when I tell you, I think you relate to me so much because I'm a real ass bitch and I go through the same things that you go through. Let's talk about some of the things that I'm going through. Bitch, this car situation. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, the cherry on top was put on top. So for those of you who've been following and watching, y'all know that I'm just a girl. Bitch, I don't know shit about no cars and no rotors and brakes. All I know how to do is pump gas, get an oil change, and put that bitch in drive. But what I am learning is about rotating cars and brakes and rotors and pads and all that shit that a bitch like me don't need to know until recently. So y'all, I was quoted at the car place, first $1,000 to get my car fixed. I don't know if the cheap bitch in me was like, well, girl, we gonna go somewhere else and try to figure out if we can find something cheaper. Bitch, I took the bright idea and went to the dealership. Bitch, them hoes quoted me $8,000. Do you hear me? Bitch, $8,000. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? But I'm gonna tell y'all something. When y'all go to these dealerships, especially women, when y'all go to these dealerships, don't you ask for nothing else other than what the problem is and what you went there for. Bitch, I am learning the hard way. So after they gave me that ridiculous price, I called myself running back to the motherfucking price of the $1,000 that I got at the other mechanic shop. So, bitch, you know, I'm ready to throw them that $1,000. So, girl, as soon as I get there, they put my car on the mount. They raise my car up. They start taking my car apart. And like 10 minutes later, the man comes to me. He's like, ma'am, we're not going to be able to fix your car because the parts that are needed for your car, we don't have. And we misquoted you a price. because we misquoted you a price, we don't mind doing the labor for free, but bitch, the parts are finna gag you. So, girl, you know, I'm like, bitch, don't forget I'm a country bitch. I'm like, girl, fuck that. We gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. So, girl, I keep driving my car. And then with it being in the media and people seeing what's going on, I've had a lot of people hit me up and, you know, different guys trying to show me like, oh, you can go here, try this, get your parts online, you know, giving me other options in fixing my car. And this one guy took me to this website and I ended up ordering brakes and rotors for maybe like $1,000, about $800 to be exact. And I waited all week last week for the parts to get here. The parts come on Saturday. The mechanic shop was closed. Monday morning, I'm up early, running to the mechanic shop, trying to get my shit done, you know, trying to really flex on motherfucking social media like, you bitches was laughing, my car fixed, bitch. Girl, I get all the way to the mechanic shop. They put my car on the motherfucking thing, raise it back up in the air. 5 minutes later, sweetheart, these parts don't fit. So now I'm out of $800 to $1,000 and I'm back at square one. My motherfucking car is not working. Well, my car is working, but it's not running properly. So, you know me, I get frustrated. I'm over it. I go home. And because God has been allowing business to operate in my life, you know, bitch, I gotta move my car around. I got things I gotta do. I got meetings to go to, people to meet, money to make, and I'm still driving my car. A good friend of mine took me to his mechanic. Long story short, I ended up spending another $1,000 on a whole bunch of more parts. Car's still not fixed. All the parts are still wrong. Y'all ready for the cherry on top? I'm on my way to a meeting 2 days ago. Why do you keep messaging me? Nikki, stop texting me, girl. Okay? Like, bitch, you ain't doing no but gospel, girl. Leave me alone. I'm trying to record. So, bitch, I buy about $1,000 more worth of parts that are still wrong. And because y'all know all that weird shit that happened on with my debit card and credit card a couple of weeks ago, you know when you make purchases with a card, there's a process of putting your money back on your card. So I'm spending $1,000 here, $800 here, $200 there, $300 there, $60 here, and all that shit that I'm returning because it don't fit and it's not the proper equipment. Girl, it's just been a lot. Okay? And then the people that you call friends and family, bitch, when I tell you, you don't realize who people really are until you need them. And especially when you're a person who tries to be independent, who really don't ask people for much. I don't ask people for much. I don't ask my friends for things. I don't ask my family for things. But if I come to you because I need your help, bitch, that means I need you. And I feel like it is in those times that you really see people for who they are. And everybody don't have your back like you be having everybody else back. So, bitch, you need to watch yourself, including me. You gotta, and then because at the same time, you gotta stop. You can't get mad at these people because, girl, how can we be mad at somebody because they're not us? Everybody does not move like we do. Everybody is not operating how we move. Everybody don't give a fuck like we give a fuck. And yet, over and over and time again, I find myself in situations like it's just me. But bitch, the cherry on top is yesterday, the day before, I'm driving to a meeting. I get pulled over because of the tint on my car. Y'all know I be driving around like I'm Trey, like I'm a hood nigga. Bitch, the police pull me over. And y'all know how we get when we know our shit is together. I'm like, what you want? Like, girl, give me the ticket for this tent, bitch, so I can go. I already got about 2 or 3 motherfucking tickets that I ain't motherfucking paid. Now, I don't know the time frame on when you're supposed to pay tickets and all of that, especially for something as small as like some tent. The man pulled me over. He get my license. Girl, about 5 minutes later, he walked back to the car. And that man say, you got somebody to pick up your car? Whoa, what you talking about? What you mean? What we doing? Bitch, what? Somebody to pick up my car for what? And at the same time, I'm trying to keep it cute. I'm like, pick up my car for what? He was like, your license suspended. It's, huh? My license, like, can you tell me why? He was like, no, they don't tell us that. All it shows is suspended license. Now, I don't know where y'all from, but in the state of Georgia and in the county of Fulton, you get pulled over with no license, you go to jail. But my God, I got a good God. That man did not take me to jail. And because I was on my way to a meeting, the people that I was on my way to meet, they came, they picked me up. He allowed them to drive my car. And Lord, I just want to say thank you. But y'all, it is always something. So not only do I have to pay these tickets, bitch, not only am I sitting here trying to still make money, pay bills, life is life, and now my license suspended, girl, car still ain't fixed. So y'all just say a prayer for me, okay? Life is life, and in times like this, you see who really there for you, okay? Before we get into it, I do want to take time to do like I do always, promotions. I have people messaging me all the time about promotions, and y'all want to come on the podcast, but y'all are not ready to talk business. Y'all, let's do this. I want to work with you. I'm excited about this podcast thing, but stop inboxing me and getting on my nerve, and you're not ready to conduct business. How I am, if you hit me up, what we doing? How we doing it? Let's do it. All this trying to brainstorm, baby. No. When you're ready to do business, conduct business, hit me up and I'm ready to work with you. Okay? And I want to do something a little different because even though life be life, and you know, I always try to make a little time to give some motivation. I also want to make this little part of my segment when I open up my podcast to be more like a motivational, devotional type of gig. And on today, I want to do something a little different. Not only do I want to motivate you, but I want to read you guys a little scripture to get you through this week. And today's topic is finding strength in the storm. When tragedy strikes, it can feel like the ground has been pulled from under you. The pain is real. The questions are many, but God's presence is constant, even when life feels broken. In those moments, we are invited to lean on Him fully, trusting that He sees the bigger picture that we cannot see. His love is steady, His promises are unshaken, and His comfort reaches deeper than the hurt we've ever faced. Even when answers don't come quickly, His peace can fill the emptiness if we open our hearts and let Him. Bible verse of the day, Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. And as I read that, it just really speaks to my heart about just a lot of the things that I'm going through. And I want to motivate you guys to know that even when life is hard, you have no choice but to keep going. You might not always get through it with a smile, but the option is to get through. There's no quitting. Even when you are your own team, there's no quitting. You have to keep going because there's a bigger picture even when we don't see it. So I encourage and I motivate you guys to keep your head up and keep going. And if nobody loves you, love yourself, and I love you. Okay, and before we go into segment one and we get to answering questions that come to me on the daily, I do want to take a moment of silence for 9/11. You guys know that I do record and air on 2 different days. And because it is 9/11, I do want to take the time to share love and my condolences for the people who lost their lives in the tragic incident of 9/11 many, many years ago. Thank you. Alrighty then, let's get out of that mushy energy. So how I want to do it today is I have so many questions coming into my inbox. Cherry, can we talk about this? Can we discuss this? Can we open up the field to talk about this? Can we do this? Can we do that? And bitch, let's talk about it. That's what I'm here for. I got a many questions. And one of the first questions that I do want to talk about today is someone from California said, it's coming from a homosexual. He said, Cherry, how can you tell if a man is DL and likes gay men? Sweetie. Bitch, I don't know. The fuck? Like, bitch, like, I really don't know. And when it comes to the homosexual community and the straight community, I think we need to normalize wanting people who are proud of us. I think that we as men and women, we give these men too much power. Why are we always trying to fit someone's criteria and we're never focused and concerned about someone fitting ours? And again, why would you want a DL man? I understand everybody's not relationship oriented, but even if you're not relationship oriented, how do you find yourself sexually attracted or sexually compatible with someone that is not proud to be with you openly? And it's only a night thing. I don't get that. And because we're all different, I'll try to answer the question to my best ability. How do you know a man is DL? First of all, most DL men are gonna only talk about something sexual. Y'all know what they do. Y'all know how they treat you. Bitch, come here. I don't want to tell nobody. I don't know, bitch. Girl. And fellas, when it comes to these DL men, stand up like a man. Stop always being so eager to suck a dick. Bitch, if you are interested in somebody and you don't know what's going on, because nowadays, hell, you don't know, because the straight men wearing skirts and the straight boys wearing ball caps and boxers. So you really don't know. If you are someone and you're not coming from an evil place or a vindictive or nasty or fantasy type of sexual fantasized place, ask them, bruh, I don't mean no harm. Obviously, it's clear that you're gay, but ask these men like, I don't mean no harm, but are you interested? Y'all stop doing that sneaky shit. Girl, be a man and ask them, are they interested? Girl, they gonna say yes or no. One of the other questions that came through was, shout out to my girl's Blessing, and shout out to the parents of the LGBT community. A parent reached out to me from Florida and said, Cherry, I need advice on parenting, on how to parent my transgender child. And I think that question is so important, and it touches my heart that as a mother, that you even care to learn how to love your child. And I want to tell all parents out there, when it comes to loving your child, their gender and their sexuality has absolutely nothing with the love and the respect that is due from you to them. Because even if you were heterosexual, even if I was heterosexual and I lived my life as a man and I had a girlfriend or a wife, I'm not going to my mom or dad like, oh yeah, I just cracked this bitch. You don't go to your parents talking about sex. That's just not a thing that you do. And if you do have those relationships, because I do believe that you should be able to talk to your parents about anything, we all know that you can't talk to your parents about everything. Okay? And some things are just uncomfortable. But to the parents that do have transgender or homosexual children, the way that you raise your child is to love them and allow them to be true to who they are. You know what I mean? It's really that simple. As children, your child will tell you who you are. Your child will show you signs of what their true interests are. And what we have a problem with in the Black community is that a lot of Black parents try to tell their child who to be. And that's why we have a lot of DLs today. That's why we have a lot of confusion. That's why we have a lot of depression. That's why we have a lot of anxiety, because as children, we were not all allowed access to be true to who we are. And that's sad, but that's a part of reality. So my advice to any parent out there that is trying to do the best that they can, just love your child and understand that some of you are not who your parents wanted you to be. Some of you are not with the person that your parents wanted you to be with. Allow your child to be free, allow your child to be true, and allow your child to know that if they can come to no one and be themselves, allow them to know that they can come to their mom or their dad and always feel accepted. Because I too can honestly say, I think that my confidence that I have comes from once I told my mom, my grandma, them, what was going on, what it was going to be, and they loved me and they embraced me. They might not understood, and we did go through what we went through, but I knew they loved me. There was a lot of questions and, a lot of confusion, but I was never shunned. I was never pushed away. I was never put out. I was never disrespected, but they loved me. So to the mothers out there, love your babies. That is still the same child that came out of your vagina 10, 20, 50 years ago. That is still your child. That is still your baby. That is still the blood that you gave them running through their veins. That is still a part of you. Love your children. Embrace your children. And the only way your children will be better is if they know they have the love and the support of mom and dad. Y'all don't even really know how much you mean to your kids. Love your children. And when the world is against them, you should always be able to stand up and say, that's mine. And because of that type of support that I had from my family, that is why I stand here today as confident as I am as a Black transgender woman. Love your children. And I know it's a process. Sometimes I know it's a little complicated and you don't understand everything, but sometimes it's not for you to understand. Sometimes it's just for you to be mom. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's just for you to be dad. And that's the best thing any parent could ever do. The next question comes from Kelsey, and the question is, what message would you give to younger trans girls just starting their transition? To the young trans girls that are just starting your transition, first of all, welcome to womanhood. Secondly, I would say respect your woman. Be ready to die about your woman. Love her, embrace her, understand that it takes a biological woman from the age of 12 to 18 to fully develop to a complete woman. So with you being born the opposite sex, baby, just know you're not going to wake up in the morning looking like Beyonce. Do not compete with other trans women. Do not compete with biological women. Do not transition because you're trying to get the attention of another man. Always be true to you, because if you don't, it will show in your transition. Thank you. Stop letting these people tell you who you are when you know who you are here. Stop letting people and their opinions dictate what you do, when you do, how you do, what you do. You are a woman, not biologically, but you are a woman because you said you are a woman. You are a woman because you are a hell of a woman. You got the whole world upset, so it has to be some truth to it. Stand in who you are. No matter what they say, you know who you are. Okay? And stop feeling like you got to go run to the surgery table. Surgeries don't make you a woman. Implants don't make you a woman. A wig does not make you a woman. Makeup does not make you a woman. Who you are and how you carry yourself is exactly what makes you a woman. There are a lot of females out there that are not women. Yeah, ho, to you bitches out there that's having all these motherfucking kids and you letting your kids go to the system and you letting just anybody come around your kids, allowing these niggas you just met at the club last Tuesday come home, they touching on your kids, they taking advantage of your kids, they eating your kids' snacks, you not making time for your kids, but you got time for this nigga who don't love you. Yeah, it all starts at home. So just know you are a woman because you said you are a woman, and don't ever let nobody tell you anything less. Another question we have, do you feel being pretty is good but also a curse? Absolutely. I talk about this all the time. And when I talk about this all the time, I always try to encourage parents out there that when you have a beautiful child, whether it be a beautiful little girl or a handsome little boy, you encourage them, you motivate them, because let's be real. There's a lot of attractive people out here in this world. And a lot of you men and women know that when you are more attractive, people are mean to you, they're nasty to you, they judge you. When it comes to women, y'all know how nasty and catty women are. And don't be no beautiful bitch that come in the room, they won't speak to you. They will judge you, they will assume you're nasty. And from my experience, we all got a little nasty in us. But the most evil bitches is you ugly bitches. You bitches that were never told you were beautiful, y'all are the most evil. Okay? It has nothing to do with surgeries or natural. Evil is inside. Okay? Trust the plus. And I saw a podcast the other day. It was a bunch of straight guys on there. And it was this handsome guy on there. And he was like, yo, what's going on? Like, I'm looking for brothers, like, why none of the homeboys want to hang out with me? None of the homeboys want to go to the lounge and smoke and hang out. And all I kept saying is, bruh, they don't want to hang out with you because you fine as fuck. You walking around here with all these muscles, this six-pack, this chiseled chin. You are handsome. You're well-groomed. You got a career going. You got some money. Broke-ass, bum-ass niggas don't want to be around you. They not getting no bitches when you around. And it's the same thing with women. You can't come around here belly all flat ass, fat titties, perky, mug together, hair comb, nails together. You're poised. You're graceful. Bitches don't like that. Because that's not everybody's story and that's not everybody's reality. So when they see you coming around, they're immediately intimidated. They immediately go into the shell of wanting to be nasty and shady and catty. So girl, be careful about these people that you allow in your life, because everybody's not happy for you. Let's talk about it. Bitch, that's a real thing. A lot of people that act on this motherfucking internet like, oh, I don't like Cherry, she do too much. Shut your bitch ass up, pussy asshole. I ain't never did nothing to you. Bitch, you don't like me because I'm going to tell you the truth. And bitch, I'm gorgeous as fuck. Ho, I ain't did nothing to you, and that's why I don't worry about how none of you hoes feel about me, bitch. You don't like nobody. I don't take that shit personal. Oh, you tranny, you a man. Girl, you feel that same way about black women. Anytime a black woman got a muscle, or she dark skinned, or the case, girl, you ready to call her a man or to be transphobic towards her. That's how you hoes are. And because you are that way does not mean I'm going to change who I am or walk around with my hell held down because of your insecurities. My only advice to you, bitch, is to control your own insecurities. Ugly. Pussy asshole. I don't know who you bitches be thinking you are. Girl, y'all better sit down, because all attractive people ain't scared of you. Oh. Another question from the same person says, how did you gain the confidence that you have? How did I gain the confidence that I have? I will say, as a little boy, I remember being very like second grade, third grade, walking on the playground one day and being like, girl, either you're going to live the rest of your life worried about who's going to play with you on the playground, or you're going to find confidence and peace in being alone. Because when you are different, no matter what your difference is, you have to learn how to embrace yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself. A lot of these people out here, they're everybody's friend because they're looking for love. Whether it's fake love, unconditional love, sometimey love, a lot of people are just looking to be loved and accepted. But bitch, I'm gonna tell you where it starts at. It starts within, and it starts at home with yourself. When you love yourself, when you are content with yourself, you're not looking for it from no one else. When you have a relationship with God, when you know who your keeper is, when you know who your real provider is, when you know who your real friend is, you're not looking for that from any human. Okay? That's where my confidence comes from. My confidence comes from knowing that, bitch, you can do absolutely nothing to someone and they won't like you. My confidence comes from you can be everything that a person told you to be and they still won't like you. So why waste my life, the gift that God gave me, trying to please a whole bunch of people whose intentions and purpose was never to like me? Never to understand me, never to genuinely love me. Stop wasting your time. They don't like you, boo. Okay, everybody don't like Beyonce. Everybody don't like Nicki Minaj. Everybody don't like Cardi B. Everybody don't like Cherry. Let's talk about it. Everybody don't like Jesus. Bitch, what makes you think you any different? Like, yeah? Hey, boo. What drives your tenacity to keeps you determined in the face of challenges? I'll read that again. What drives your tenacity and what keeps you determined in the face of challenges? Let's be honest. We've faced challenges our whole life. And you have two options. You're going to either be one of those people that stand up, hold your head up, chest out, and go towards everything that's coming your way with God, or you're going to ball up in a corner, be sad, and die. And I refuse to crawl in a corner and die. No matter how many people would love to see that happen, I, with the good help of the Lord, with his grace and his mercy, I will never go to the corner and ball up. I'm going to fight to the last day because that's the only option. In this life that we live, you will sink or swim. Baby, you better put your floaty on and keep it moving. You better kick them feet and do what you know best. Baby, because ain't nobody coming to save you. You are all you got in this cruel, cruel world. And if you are lucky enough, God has blessed you with at least 5 to 10 good people in your life. So take advantage of that. Understand that, embrace that, love that, nurture that, keep that. Okay? Because everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real nigga. Thank ya. Rest in peace, Mo3. They couldn't hold a real nigga down. Thank ya. Another question, girl. You know my tricks be trying to interact with the podcast too, girl. One of the little niggas I be talking to, girl, in Nigeria, and one of the niggas in Italy, tell me something. When are you coming to Italy? When are you coming to Nigeria? Bitch, when you have my deposit and send me a motherfucking flight. Bitch, I could be there this weekend. And let me say this before we move on to the next segment. Fellas, stay the fuck out of bitches' inboxes if you ain't talking about shit, girl. Ain't nobody looking for no pen pal in 2025. Bitch. Ho, we did that shit in motherfucking 3rd grade. Ho, we was writing our classmates and shit. Bitch, ain't nobody finna do that when you got real life bills. Bitch, I'm over here trying to pay car notes and insurance and rent and get cars fixed and license suspended and shit. Bitch, don't nobody got time to pen pal you and kumbaya, ho. Especially not no grown woman with grown bills. Especially not no grown woman who is not settling. Y'all niggas, it's nice. I would love to have a husband. But bitch, the shit that y'all are offering is no shade. I'll pass on. I have not ran across not one man, and I rotate niggas almost every day. I haven't ran across no man that gave me that energy that I'm looking for. And fellas, that's why it's so important for you to be in your child's life, especially your daughter's life. And I think that the reason why my confidence and my standards are the way that they are is because as a child, I was able to see how my father treated my mom. Keep in mind, that is not even my biological father, but my stepdad has been in my life since I was born. You understand me? And even though we may have our differences, and you know, as stepchildren, we are already a little resistant because that's not my real daddy, no way. You know how you are as kids. But one thing that I do love about my stepdad is I love and admire how he respect, provide, and love my mother. And as a child, and especially little girls, it is so important for little girls to see that representation at home so you're not out here gullible and excited about Chick-fil-A. So you're not out here excited and thrilled because a nigga took you to STK or the Cheesecake Factory. You know, like, girl, that's the bare minimum. You need a man that's gonna be there. You need a man that wants to be a man. Nowadays, we're living in a day where everybody wants to be a YN and everybody don't want to be a man. Okay? So, ladies, if you just want a little dick, girl, get you some dick, but keep it moving. Don't you stay around no nigga because he done put that 12-inch in your motherfucking back and now you acting like, girl, you don't know what to do. Bitch, you move on with life. You get that good dick and you keep it moving. You take whatever he has to offer you. Thank you, sir. But I'll see you when you are ready to treat me like the wife that I am. A lot of you women out there need to know your fucking worth, bitch, and stop trying to blame the world on why people don't love you and respect you. Bitch, stop expecting people to love you and respect you when you don't love and respect yourself. Loving and respecting yourself is not just making sure your bills are paid. Loving and respecting yourself is making sure you keep trash out of your home. Loving and respecting yourself is about making sure that there's peace within. If a man is not adding to your peace, if a man is not adding to your life, he is not for you, and he should not be there long term. And you will always be a 10-year girlfriend if you allow him to treat you like a 10-year girlfriend. Okay? Thank you. So let me go on over because my girl, shout out to Blessings. I'm trying to get you on the podcast, Blessing, bitch. When you come to Atlanta, girl, you got to get in this chair and come sit next to me because one thing I love about my sister Blessing, she is a biological woman, and where I got my respect from her is we're able to have an adult conversation about uncomfortable topics. And I do know her to be one of those biological women that is not intimidated by trans women. She loves everybody, but she's going to make you stand where you're incorrect. So shout out to my real bitches. And being a real bitch ain't got nothing to do with your genitalia. Being a real bitch is about being a good person, about being loving and nurturing and caring. That's what a woman is supposed to be. Okay? Pushing out kids, bitch, don't make you no woman. It makes you a female. Having kids don't make you a motherfucking mother. It makes you a bitch that had kids because you have ovaries and eggs and all of the other shit y'all got going on down there. Okay? Y'all love to talk, bring your pussy in your womanhood, baby. You are more than a vagina. And that's what you hoes need to know. I know y'all might throw that my way because y'all think that every transgender want a pussy. But sweetie, we can go get one of those for $5,000. Okay? Bitch. Allow people to be people. Let's see. Let me go to my other side of questions. So some topics that Blessing wanted to talk about was because my girl, she is engaged to another. Okay, her man is Mexican or part of the Latino family. And these are some topics that she wanted to talk about. Race and attraction. You don't have a certain race. Saying that you don't have a certain race type. Preference versus discrimination. I'm going to say this. Love is love. Me personally, and maybe this is probably why I'm still single, but bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I do prefer niggas. I do. I'm one of those black bitches that I love what a black man brings to the table when he's a good black man. But sometimes you got to go through that pile of shit to find him. And I do understand why a lot of black women do start to date outside the race. I also understand why we're trying to keep black love alive. But I also understand why them bitches is like, girl, fuck this shit. I've been going through this with 10, 20, 30, 50 motherfucking years with these motherfucking niggas, and bitch, it ain't right for me. And girl, it's no shade. Every time and a lot of the times we see them go to the others, bitch, them hoes end up wives and they end up happy and getting that white picket fence and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch, no shade. Them other races, a lot of them, majority of them are able to be true to who they are. In other races, that masculine shit is not really a thing. I think a lot of people in our community, and when I say our community, I'm talking about the black people, I think that the average black woman has become infatuated with being with a masculine being versus being with a man. I'll say that again. I think that today, in today's society, the average black woman has become infatuated with being with masculine energy versus a man. Making you masculine. You being masculine does not mean that you're a man. There are masculine women out there. Being masculine or feminine is a trait, a characteristic. It is not who you are. It is something that is about that. It is something that you have. It's something about you. Okay? So ladies, just because that man want to go get his nails done or get a manicure and pedicure, that does not mean he's feminine. That means he has upkeep and he has good hygiene. Just because the man not running around calling you bitches and hoes does not mean he's a bitch. It means that he's respectful. Okay, I don't know where y'all hoes get that idea that every man that is not a thug is straight. I know a whole bunch of punks running around here that'll fool you, bitch. Stop thinking that. That's why a lot of y'all run around here with dick suckers. That's why a lot of y'all run around here and y'all baby daddies, y'all husbands get fucked in their motherfucking ass because you're not looking for men who like women. You're looking for men who are masculine. Trust the plus. There are gay men that are masculine. There are biological women that are masculine. There are studs that are masculine. There are trans women that are masculine. And unless while we're talking about masculinity and femininity, we're all born from a female and a male, correct? So naturally, we're going to all possess traits of masculinity and femininity. And I personally believe that any man that is struggling with his natural femininity is struggling with his identity. And he's trying to keep up with the Joneses, and he has so much to prove to society instead of being true to who he is. Because a real man is going to do exactly what he want to do. And if you try him, he gonna remind you, fuck nigga, I'm a man at the end of the day. And don't let nothing that you see fool you. Okay? That's real shit. I hate when I see all these hood niggas and these masculine niggas walking around, pants sagging, ass out. Baby, that actually looks gay to me. And bitch, you got your whole ass out, then you want to wear all these colorful, loud, printed ass motherfucking drawers. Bitch, what that says is party over here. Ho, why you got your ass on display and you talking about you want some pussy? I don't even know bitches who panties that damn bright. Like, girls, you cool? The next topic was about age gaps. You know what Leah said, age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. I do believe that different strokes for different folks. And as long as you are of age, 18 and above, your business is your business. Do I believe in grooming? Yes, I do believe that grooming is a thing. I do believe that there are older people that take advantage of younger people because their mentality is a little bit more immature and they have more of influence on how that person may turn out. All of that is true, but I definitely think that if you are with somebody that treats you right, fuck that age. No shade. I think a lot of y'all are salty that a lot of these men don't want you. And I also think that a lot of y'all feel a way about this age gap because a lot of y'all feel like y'all want to date people your age. And there are people that prefer people not in their age range. And it all goes back to, bitch, talk to who want to talk to you. Bitch, don't worry about if he talking to an 18 or a 19-year-old. Bitch, that's that man money and that's his motherfucking business. And whatever his intentions are, they're going to come out. And let's stop acting like only men date younger. Women date younger as well. Now, my personal experience, y'all know the little ass YN that I was dealing with, bitch. Girl, that hoe had me going to the jailhouse, girl. I was bailing him out of jail, but baby, the dick was lovely. Thank you. You just got to know why you're dealing with who you're dealing with. And let's always remember, just because someone is a little older don't mean that they are always mature. Bitch, a lot of y'all daddies running around here cheating on your mama still. A lot of these niggas that's 30, 40, 50 plus, girl, they still run around here being baby daddies. Bitch. They still run around here not married. They still run around here going to the motherfucking 20 and up club. Trying to find them something to slide in. The fuck? So when it comes to age gap, bitch, do you? I don't really give a fuck. Like, bitch, I've dated young. I've dated older. Bitch, I'm with whoever treated me right, bitch. The next topic is STI status closure. When and how do you talk about health-related topics in education when you're dating someone? So for me, I've only been in like 2 or 3 serious relationships. And for example, I'm going to talk about the YN again, because that's the last person that I took seriously. And before him, I hadn't taken no one seriously in over about 6 years. Because, bitch, truth be told, I almost thought I had got to a point in life where I'm like, is it possible for me to love? Like, bitch, because no shade, escorting and dating, it do allow you to see men and people for who they really are. And it puts you in a place to where, bitch, it gives, bitch, I just want my hand out, ho. Y'all, you don't love me. Especially when you've dealt with so many husbands and so many fiancés and boyfriends and baby daddies. You see how they treat these bitches. You like, girl, I ain't going through that. Bitch, if you gonna love me, you gonna love me for real. I'm not the bitch. I'm not going through phones and all of that. I'm not sitting up at night crying and, girl, I'm on my phone. You at the club and I'm on FaceTime with you trying to make sure you're not in a bitch face. No. Because if I'm who you want to be with, you would be where I'm at. Stop chasing people who don't want you. Bitch, you ain't doing nothing but embarrassing yourself and lowering your standards. So when it comes to like statuses and STDs and things like that, how me and the last guy I dated ended up being able to talk about statuses and shit is, I'm the type of person when I go to the doctors, because I don't go to the doctor often, but when I do go, I'm just one of those people like, test me for everything, check me for everything, like, bitch, and da-da-da-da. And a lot of the times, I'm clingy. So a lot of the times, wherever I'm going, my nigga with me anyway, or whoever I'm dealing with, and it just, for me, it's just a natural thing. Like with him in particular, I was at the doctor's office getting checked and he was there with me. And bitch, I'm like, well, bitch, hop on this table, ho. Bitch, girl, we done got all my motherfucking information out here, ho, it's your turn. And that's how it normally goes to me. If you are uncomfortable, don't know how to bring up those certain topics because a nigga will give you something and not tell you. Girl, I almost had a body slam a nigga today. He called himself trying to nut up at me, bitch. Girl, what was you cool, bitch? I don't know you like that. The fuck? But yes, girl, take your man with you. Bitch, even if he giving them weird games and shit, you better watch him and you better not fuck him. If they get uncomfortable, get angry and start manipulating shit and turning shit around and deflecting, when you start talking about health and, girl, that nigga up to something. He don't want you to know something, bitch. And let's always remember, your sex status is up to you. I was taught at a very early age, you have to fuck everybody like they got something. Bitch, wrap it up. Because ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about you like you give a fuck about you. And I've told this story on social media before. I'm gonna remind y'all again. Girl, years ago, I'm gonna make it real quick, but years ago, bitch, I had met this fine ass nigga, bitch, and he was a date too. He had a little coin too. And girl, as freaky as I am and as nasty as I was, you know, I wanted to suck that dick without a condom, but something kept saying, girl, no, put a condom on that dick. Because you know, I'm a nasty bitch. I like to suck dick raw, oh bitch. And girl, something said, because you don't know him, and girl, you know, sometimes niggas will try to nut in your mouth. Girl, and when he nutted, thank God I had that condom on. And when I like to look at nut. Can we talk about this on YouTube, girl? My bad. But you know, and it made me look. And when I looked at it, it was clumpy. It was blood in it. And I immediately was intimidated and offended. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you got going on, ho? You know what your dick is. Hello, I got one. So, bitch, I know when you know something not right. Bitch, ho, you know you over here burning and leaking and dripping and drooling. And girl, you would have let me suck that sick dick without telling me. So, ladies and fellas, wrap it up, know who you dealing with, and always fuck them like they got something. Y'all know I could go on with these topics and these questions all night, but we got to move on because we are on a time schedule. But I will answer one more question before we move on to the next segment. Okay? Last question. It's so many. When to walk away from a relationship and when to know to work it out. Bitch, whenever I'm not happy, I'm done. Bitch, it's no shade, girl. Whenever you tell me no, baby, what we finna do? Because I believe in always being motherfucking happy. And I feel like that is one of the perks about having a man or having a good woman around. It's because that is supposed to be your special person who wants to go out of their way to please you. Now, I'm not saying be no gold digger. I'm not saying use people. I'm not saying take advantage of people. But what I am saying is if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you and I work very, very hard to make sure I give myself a lot of yeses, I want my man to have that same motherfucking energy and it will be reciprocated. Okay? And anytime that a man is not respecting you, anytime a man is putting his hands on you, and it goes both ways, because y'all bitches out here getting stupid and wild too. Y'all think y'all can put y'all hands on a man and they can't touch you because you a woman. No. Respect does not have a gender. Keep your hands to yourself if you don't want to be bebopped, bitch. But yes, if a man is putting his hands on you, abusing you, cheating you, when you feel like you're not growing and it's over, it's okay, because sometimes people are in your life for a reason and a season. But you guys, we'll be right back. We're going into the next segment, which is Pop or Pass That Cherry. We'll be right back.
Yes, honey. Say, honey. Yeah. Say, honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
Oh, ow. We are back. And before we go through these list of niggas who dicks I might suck, I just want to tell y'all, bitch, I'm over here looking good today. Y'all know I love me a nude set. And to you hoes that keep talking about some girl, she wear the same wigs over and over. And do. Well, bitch, I ain't seen none of you hoes motherfucking send me no motherfucking money for nothing. And bitch, when you got $400, $500, $600, $700 motherfucking wigs, bitch, and it's good quality, you wear it over and over as well. But because you synthetic blend wearing ass motherfucking nappy neck ass motherfucking bitches walking around here need your head calm, you go always feel away. But as we get ready to pop or pass these motherfucking cherries, team, who we got over there? Who we got lined up? Maxwell. Ain't that nigga that be like, pretty, Maxwell, you know what? Oh, see, now that's the Maxwell I know. I ain't know that other nigga, but that one right there, Maxwell, you know, I like a soul, you know, real deep, sensual, what they call it, woke ass motherfucking nigga froze. And I'll fuck Maxwell. I'll let Maxwell pop this cherry. I ain't gonna lie. I done sucked a couple of dicks that look like that. Shout out to Maxwell. Oh, and can you imagine a nigga fucking you and singing to you at the same time? Okay. Who we got next? Tay Diggs. Down. He could fuck me. Baby, yes. And I remember watching y'all remember how Stella got her groove back? Bitch, he would definitely be the one to put a bitch back in the groove. Fine, black ass, bald head ass, fine, sexy, chocolate, African looking motherfucker. Yes, yes, yes. We would definitely let Tay Diggs pop this cherry. Who we got coming up? Lucius. Lucius, is that you? You know, I ain't gonna lie. I was finna give him drama. But girl, Lucius is a nice looking older black man. He's not ugly. He's not bad built. He has a career. But it's something about him, like if y'all just look in his eyes right there in that picture, look at his eyes like he was standing in front of you. He looked like, bitch, I fuck the shit out of you. Okay, Lucius. Okay, I fuck Luke. What's Terrence Howard? That's his name. Terrence. I don't really like the light-skinned niggas, but I'll make an exception. Anthony Mackie. I'm gonna be honest. That body keeps him in the game. That face, he look like a bug. But y'all, I got somebody over here on the back end. They over there saying, I don't know how this bitch seen it, but they saying that dick big. That dick big hoe. How you know, bitch? Send me a picture. Let me see. Okay, Anthony Mackie, bitch. I'll fuck. You can pop this cherry, baby. Who we got? Glorilla. It's no shade. Y'all know I'm a Memphis bitch. I don't really get into the girls like that, but it's something about Glow, with me knowing that bitch from North Memphis just like me. Glow the type of bitch I'll be like, girl, we can mess around, but girl, we gotta bring a nigga around and she'll be with it. Glow will be with it. I have a threesome with Glow. Glow could definitely pop this cherry. And she looked like one of them girls that now she got a little money. She looked like her hygiene. She looked clean. I'll probably look that pussy. We can figure something out, Glow. Okay. Get him, Glow. Rosianna Dawson, no ma'am. No. Girl, no shade. I ain't even gonna say that, girl, because they gonna say I'm being transphobic. We gonna pay it. We got anybody else? Lorenz Tate. You know, that's one of them old niggas. I remember growing up watching movies with him, like the 5 Heartbeats, and sitting in front of that TV and being willing to suck that dick. Lorenz Tate, you can get it. You are a handsome older man. I'll take it. Chocolate, cute, clean. I'll give you a go. I'll give Lorenz Tate a go. What y'all think? You have Lorenz Tate? Of course you would, you whore. Of course you would. Is that Corbin Blue? Is that who that is? Oh, no. Jesse Williams. I don't know who that is. But he's giving me very Tarzan. And bitch, I don't mind being Jane. I will definitely swing from tree to tree, bitch, and I'll swing on that tree if you need me to. Yeah, very different. Not something that I typically go for. He's not a guy that I would probably see in public and be like, damn, he fine. But if he approached me and be like, yo, I'd like to get to know you. Can I take you out to lunch or dinner? I'd be like, sure. My number is da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, these titties look good today. Oh. Okay. Justin Timberlake. Every time I see one of them white boys, I be like, bye, 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 bye. For you. Just another get a habit too. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye. Justin, just because you're iconic, and I'm down with the swirl, I would let you pop this cherry. But Justin, you gotta let me pop that one too. Yeah, it ain't no fun if we both can't get none. Okay? You guys, as we come back for segment 2, we will be talking about Cherry Goes Boom. We'll be right back.
Yes, honey. Say, honey. Yeah. Say, honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
I can't have empathy for someone like Charlie Kirk. First of all, Charlie Kirk don't believe in empathy. He said it's a bad thing. He said it's some new age made up shit.
I can't stand the word empathy, actually. I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that does a lot of damage, but...
He also said people got to be sacrificed in order to protect guns.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe. So then how do you reduce? Very simple. People say, oh, Charlie, how do you stop school shootings? I don't know. How did we stop shootings at base?
If he was saying that while fighting for reparations, I may have a little bit of empathy. But this white on white violence, he died? Damn, B. Life comes at you fast. Empathy, because I have no connectivity.
Yeah, we gonna do the right thing. Can we have a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk? What's his name? Thank you. Y'all, we go respect the dead. But let's talk about it. Truth be told, I didn't know who the fuck he was until yesterday. Because when they start putting it into, did you know who that was? Oh, I know. Because, bitch, when I see a white racist motherfucker, bitch, they a white racist motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Because you come over here with any of that weird shit, how I'm going to handle you accordingly. Bitch. So when I got the news and they started passing the video around yesterday, I was like, girl, is this even real? Because y'all know that AI shit done been taken to a whole nother level. I don't know what to believe nowadays in the media. But once I realized it was real, I'm like, well, girl, who the fuck is this? And they were like, oh, girl, he was known for just all crazy shit. He's racist and he says this. He hates the trans community and he hates black people. And I'm like, well, girl, what white motherfucker don't? Like, and I say that very lightly because I know all white people aren't evil, but bitch, let's be real. The majority of them hoes still look at us as niggas. We're just able to go to the same bathroom, ride the same bus, and go to the same store. Bitch. We're just able to vote now. And some of you motherfucking Negroes still ain't doing that. Shame of you. So when I see this being such a big topic, and I guess he was Donald Trump's right-hand man, after I figure out who his crew was and who he hung out with, bitch, I didn't even know. I didn't even need to know what he was about. You know what I'm saying? And then I've been seeing a lot in the media today about, oh yeah, he wasn't for trans people. He was trying to take away trans rights and the rights away from the gay community. He was trying to keep the gay men from being married. Girl, that ain't nothing new. Like, I really don't even really know how to feel about that. I'm not gonna ever say someone's life deserves to be taken. But what I will say is karma is real. And when you are out here living a life and you're out here spewing hate and you're out here promoting gun violence, y'all are so concerned about who's transitioning and who's able to take Plan B pills and who can have an abortion. Y'all are so fixated on that type of shit, but you can't stop gun violence. You can't stop mass shootings. You can't stop weird ass crazy white motherfuckers from going in the grocery store and churches and blowing that shit up and using AKs and arcades, whatever the motherfucking machinery guns is. Girl, you hoes has lost your mind. And I find it to be very profound that his last words, you literally, not often we get to see somebody in their last words. Girl, and your last words were behind some racial bullshit. You over there talking about the motherfucking gangs are the reason why it's so much death going on and it's so much so many killings going on in the black community are animals and they're animalistic and they're Negroes and they deserve certain rights and we need people to die by the gun. Looky. looky. What I will say is what goes around comes around. And I also will say we all got to go one day. But when you hoes are out there and y'all are behind, let me drink this together. When y'all are out here behind foolishness, when you support hate, and you're supposed to be a part of the government, and you're supposed to be for the people, and you are rich, and you have the ability to change life and to make life better, and you continue to make life hard for people, karma is real. And no matter how high and mighty you think you are, no matter how much money you think you have, God is real. And he giveth, and he will taketh away. There is no way people like that should be running around here. Now, don't get me wrong. We are all entitled to our opinions. And we are all not going to agree on the same things. But when you can look at somebody like Trump, we know right from wrong. And whoever that Kirk guy was, everything he stood for was wrong. I don't know that man personally, but your intentions, your heart, your moves, the way you think, the way you treat people, it was all done in malice and in a sick mindset. So I will say RIP. And I think those people, and I did see a video footage where you see people in the crowd giving sign language. They were moving their hats. They were throwing sign language to okay the shot. And so it's already confirmed that it was an inside job, but it was also confirmed those same Negroes that y'all like to look down on, and those same Negroes that y'all feel like are the ones that are unaliving everybody. Issue white, unstable motherfuckers. That was a white on white crime. Didn't no Negro catch the bus or the train or a motherfucking airplane to motherfucking Utah to go motherfucking assassinate. See, niggas go lay you down. White people assassinate. Bitch, you hoes actually go take shooting classes and practice that motherfucking shit and go to gun ranges and practice that weird shit and write about it and jot it out and plan that shit out. You piss a nigga off, you know it might be some bullshit, but y'all hoes are really, it's just something different when it comes to you white people. And I think, I'm not gonna say I'm glad that it happened, but it showed America it's that white shit that y'all be doing that is a cycle that's going on. Y'all don't want to get these guns off the street. Nobody needs an AK. Nobody, let's be real. Nobody, unless you're in the motherfucking military, should know how to shoot somebody in the motherfucking throat from 4 football fields away. Bitch, no. I just, it's a touchy subject. The Christian woman in me is gonna say RIP, but I will say karma is real. So, you know, my condolences to his family. It has to be something terrible to experience a loss in your family, but not only to have a loss in your family, but they are wearing that man thin. The family didn't care then now, so I guess we'll see it when we see it, y'all. What we got? What's our next topic?
That. You want to? No. Here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when you
place?
get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple
Black women.
times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
you're
And that's
putting no
why
one in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your
That's why you have to
again.
dip out the pool.
I'm not with
Because
black
you can
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
Where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
What kind of
Did she just
bullshit?
shoot? Go. Where's your hair? Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
Once you talk about black women's hair, you're on your own, my guy. You're on your own. I was with you. Like, he's allowed to have a preference. You know, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own. You're going to have to deal with it.
The black women. The black women. Bitches, you even black. Bitch, you fucking ginger snap looking bitch. Girl, you know what that is. What I get from niggas like that, bitch. Now, don't get me wrong. The average black woman, all black women are not easy to deal with, but all black women are not complicated. And I think men like that, when they see strong black women, bitch niggas are naturally intimidated. A lot of the times, black women are too much for a fuck nigga. So what they want you to do is to shut up, sit down, stay in your place, because they're all over the place. And they need you to be in one spot so they can figure out where the fuck they at. Girl, fuck that fucking orange, freckled face, fat, big back, toxic, insecure, weak ass motherfucking nigga. Bitch, you don't get no pussy. I can't stand no motherfucking nigga that's always trying to tell a motherfucking woman who to be, how to be. When bitch, you ain't even in control of yourself, girl. What I see is a nigga that's always been rejected. What I see is a nigga that hang out with all the homeboys, don't get no pussy, don't get no play. Every time he do interact with a woman, he calling her motherfucking ad or throwing money at her because he met her at the strip club throwing wands at her. You's a bitch nigga, and you're not the most attractive. Okay, girl, sit yo, girl, this she orange. Bitch, you like a black Trump. Like what? Like, and you know what gets me the most? Did y'all see all those niggas in the background that didn't say nothing? Did y'all see all of those black men that did not say nothing? Y'all love to sit there and to say black women are not respected, black women aren't treated the way they're supposed to do. Well, stop entertaining these fuck niggas that don't respect you. Stop entertaining these motherfuckers that don't look at you as a queen. Now, when I saw that video, because girl, when I see shit like that, girl, I might watch the first minute of it and then I'll pass it. But when I had decided to use this as a Cherry Goes Boom topic, I was actually able to see the full segment. And girl, I didn't even know he had went into, like, girl, talking about black women hair and yada, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Ladies, those type of men, you need to be grateful for. Why? Because they show you who they are. If you just sit back and watch these niggas, not just his orange ass, but the black motherfuckers that was in the back, if y'all clock it, the black men that was in the back that said nothing, they agree with him. And the only reason why they decided to shake their head and like try to change the conversation is not because he was disrespecting black women. It's because he quote unquote took it too far. I didn't know it was a rule. You're not supposed to talk about black women's hair. Black women's hair is powerful. Black women's hair has been a main topic for many, many years. And I want to tell black women, bitch, it's okay if you are natural. It's okay to embrace your motherfucking hair. And it's okay if you want to throw a fucking wig on. Like, girl, the fact that men are even sitting here discussing women's hair, that nigga might suck dick. Because if we really want to talk about it, y'all remember the days when men didn't give a fuck how a woman hair was. Bitch, you could have your hair like this, and a nigga was still ready to fuck you. A nigga don't give a fuck about no hairdo when you got your hair combed, fish tracks and all of that. Niggas are starting to comment on that type of shit because they're bitch made. Bitch, we're living in a day where straight men are wearing hair extensions. And not to say that they can't, but how dare you sit there and to be able to discuss what a woman has going on and who she is and tell her to stay in her place? A lot of y'all black men want submissive women but don't know how to be a man. Y'all don't want and y'all don't deserve submissive women because you don't know how to deal with a submissive woman, because a submissive woman wants to live a soft life. And the average black woman does not have the privilege to live a soft life because they still have to go to work. They still have to provide for the family and take care of kids and be a mom and a girlfriend and a wife and loving and nurturing and maintain a job at the same damn time and deal with coworkers and function in society at the same damn time. How dare you want a woman to shut up and to stay in her place? Her place is at home cooking you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Her place is at home where she's most safe and secure. Because we know society is not set up for the average black woman. So you black motherfucking niggas that want to walk around here and act like you're so king tut and you're so alpha, be alpha when it's time to pay these bills. Be alpha when it's time to respect women. Be alpha when it's time to get out there and get a job and provide for your family. Be alpha when it's time to plan a trip and to take that woman that you claim you love so much and you fucking on every motherfucking night. Be alpha when it's time to plan a trip to go out of town. Be alpha when it's time to talk about her insecurities and things that she's not really comfortable with. Stop picking and choosing when you want to be a man. A lot of y'all like having sex with women. You don't like women. That's why you try to treat them any type of way. That's why you try to shut them up and take away their voice, because you know the average black woman has something to say. The average black woman was raised by the average black woman, and the average black woman ain't going for none of that. You can't tell the average black woman to shut up. Bitches, you cool. She might two-piece you. You can't tell the average, stay in your place. Like, bitch, can you say it in English before I do it? Girl, that whole Irish thick-ass motherfucking accent. And ladies, before we close out this topic, I want you to know, again and again and again, if you allow these men to keep talking to you like that, they will keep talking to you like that. When it comes to men like that, when niggas start to act like niggas, be a lady, be a woman, know your worth, grab your purse, and walk out. That is a strong black woman. You don't sit nowhere where you're not accepted. You sit nowhere where you're not appreciated. You do that every day, all day in society. Stop allowing these coward of a men to feel like a man by bossing you around. That's where a lot of these men get their manhood from being able to tell you what to do, because ain't nobody else listening to them. Bitch, know your worth, black women. Stop thinking that your competition and your only beef is with trans people of the LGBT. Sweetie, we are not your competition. We are not even enemies. You are just allowing those type of men to act like they love you. And when they talk about us, you want to feel like that's them being masculine. No. That's them showing their true selves and being insecure and weak like they do with you on the daily. Okay? So, Ginger J, go get you some dick. Okay, that's all I heard. It just sounds like you really need to be fucked. You need to let all that tension and that anger go. Go get you some good dick. Okay? And make sure that dick is not what you want, because we ain't never seen you talk to a man like that. And that's why I lose my respect. Y'all be so alpha and aggressive and masculine when it's time to talk to a woman. But when y'all hanging out with y'all boys, y'all on mute. Like that Beyonce challenge. Look around, everybody on mute. Do better, fellas and ladies. Require more. So you guys, as we get ready to close out this motherfucking segment, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Cherry on Top Podcast. It was a pleasure. It was an honor being able to sit here, entertain you with you guys, and to just vent and have great conversation. If you have more topics and questions, whatever the case may be, make sure you reach out to me on all my social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I've been doing my big one on TikTok. Make sure y'all come over and check me out on TikTok. I love you guys. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you, I love you, I love you. Shout outs to everybody that's just making it. Take it a day at a time. Don't focus on next week. Don't focus on next month. Worry about today. Keep a smile on your face. Get through whatever obstacles you got going on in life. Hit me up if you want to work together. You want to do some content. And I love you. You guys, it's a wrap. Later. Love you.
She's an old school girl, full of pearls. She's seen it all, been around the world. She's had to fall, even crawl, but she got it back together. Now she's queen of the ball. She's a mother, she's a boss. She wears a crown, she paid the cost. When she's walking,